Imagine you're the CEO of the most powerful AI company on the planet. You're sitting in a luxury hotel in Las Vegas. It's a Friday afternoon. Formula One cars are screaming around the circuit outside your window. Life is good. Your phone buzzes. A Google Meet link. Board meeting. Routine, you think. You join the call, and in less than 60 seconds, you're told you're fired. No warning, no severance discussion, no time to prepare. The press release is already written. It goes live in minutes. That is exactly what happened to Sam Altman on November 17th, 2023. And what followed over the next 5 days was the most chaotic, dramatic, and terrifying corporate crisis in the entire history of artificial intelligence. A crisis that nearly deleted OpenAI from existence. This is the story nobody tells in full. And today, theToolBrief tells it. Here's what you're about to learn today. 1. The real reason Sam Altman was fired. And it is not what the official statement said. 2. The secret facts that most videos completely miss, including one detail that will make you question everything about how ChatGPT was even launched. 3. How a single tweet from Microsoft CEO changed the entire game, and how the man who fired Sam Altman ended up begging for his forgiveness, publicly. Stick around, because the ending of this story is one of the most jaw-dropping reversals in business history. Let's go. Every article you've read says Sam Altman was fired because he wasn't consistently candid with the board. That sentence sounds polite, corporate, vague. What it actually means is that the board believed Sam Altman had been lying to them, repeatedly, for years. Here's what the board actually knew. Fact 1, the secret fund. OpenAI ran something called the OpenAI Startup Fund. It was supposed to invest in promising AI startups on behalf of the company. Normal stuff. Except, in the summer of 2023, a board member discovered something by accident. Sam Altman personally owned the fund, not OpenAI, Sam. He had never disclosed this to the board. Fact 2, ChatGPT's launch. The board found out on Twitter. Here's something almost nobody talks about. When OpenAI launched ChatGPT in November 2022, the product that would get 100 million users in 2 months and change the world, the board was not informed in advance. They found out when it was announced publicly. Former board member Helen Toner confirmed this on the TED AI Show podcast. The CEO of a company launched its most important product in history without telling his own board. That's not a small oversight. That's a power move. Fact 3, the HR shield. OpenAI's CTO, Mira Murati, told board member Helen Toner something deeply uncomfortable. For weeks, Sam Altman had insisted on having a human resources representative present during all his one-on-one meetings with Murati, unless she promised not to share what was discussed with the board. The CEO was essentially building a legal wall between himself and board oversight. By November 2023, 4 of the 6 board members, Ilya Sutskever, Helen Toner, Tasha McCauley, and Quora CEO Adam D'Angelo, had seen enough. On a private video call on November 16th, the night before, they voted 4-2. Sam Altman was out. But firing Sam Altman was the easy part. In the next 96 hours, OpenAI would go through 3 CEOs. Microsoft would publicly poach the entire company, and the man who organized the firing would beg for forgiveness, while signing a letter to fire himself. Day 1. Clock starts now. Day 1. Friday. Sam gets the Google Meet call. Ilya Sutskever tells him it's over. He has 10 minutes before the press release goes live. Co-founder Greg Brockman is called separately and immediately posts, "I quit." Microsoft's Satya Nadella, who had invested $13 billion into OpenAI, found out from the press release. Not a call, not a message, a blog post. Mira Murati is named interim CEO. She holds the title for 1 weekend. Day 2, Saturday. The board holds firm. They appoint Emmett Shear, former CEO of Twitch, as permanent CEO. A gaming livestream CEO, now running the company building artificial general intelligence. Day 3, Sunday. Satya Nadella posts on X. Sam Altman and Greg Brockman are joining Microsoft to lead a new AI research division. The message to the board was clear: keep playing games and we'll build our own OpenAI. Day 4, Monday. A letter circulates inside OpenAI. It tells the board they lack the competence to oversee OpenAI and demands they resign and reinstate Altman. If they refuse, everyone who signed would follow Sam to Microsoft. Over 500 of OpenAI's 770 employees sign it. One of those 500 is Ilya Sutskever, the man who organized the firing, who posts publicly, "I deeply regret my participation in the board's actions. I never intended to harm OpenAI." The man who fired Sam Altman, now begging him to come back, while signing a letter to remove himself. Day 5, Wednesday. Sam Altman is reinstated as CEO. The entire board that fired him is dissolved. New board: Brett Taylor, Larry Summers, Adam D'Angelo. 5 days after that Google Meet call in Las Vegas, Sam walks back in.
Most people frame this as board bad, Sam good, Sam wins.
That's the wrong frame. This was a war between two visions of AI that is still being fought today. Ilya Sutskever was not a villain. He was genuinely terrified OpenAI was becoming a product company, not a safety mission. He and Altman had been clashing for months before Dev Day, OpenAI's first developer conference, in early November 2023. The New Yorker reviewed 200 pages of internal documents and interviewed 100 sources. Their finding? Helen Toner said Altman had been withholding information, misrepresenting things, in some cases outright lying, for years. The board had documented legitimate concerns. They just ran out of talent and leverage to act on them. Here's the kicker. OpenAI was built as a non-profit, specifically so no one could put profit above humanity's safety. That structure is now gone, replaced by a for-profit board where investors have a seat. The 5 days of chaos didn't just nearly destroy OpenAI. They may have permanently changed who controls how AI is built, and for whose benefit.
3 things to take from this.
1. Power in Silicon Valley isn't about org charts. It's about who controls the money, the talent, and the narrative. The board had the legal power. Sam had everything else. 2. The tension that caused this firing never went away. It just has no one left to voice it. 3. The most powerful AI company in history was nearly destroyed by 6 people on a video call who couldn't agree on who to trust. That's how fragile the companies building our future actually are.
This is the ToolBrief, real stories behind the companies and tools shaping the world. If this hit different from other videos you've watched on this, subscribe. New story every week. One last thing. Ilya Sutskever quietly left OpenAI in May 2024. He started his own AI safety company called Safe Superintelligence because even after everything, he still believes someone needs to be watching. Next video is right there. See you inside.